So, the big news recently, the COVID-19 vaccine, which looks to be rolling out worldwide, and some people seem to have even started getting their fucking vaccines done already. Obviously, with the fucking new vaccine comes a whole bunch of fucking conspiracy theorists. Now, I'm gonna fucking preface this before some smart cunt comes into my comment section trying to look for a fucking 3,000 word debate. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I'm some fat guy with a big mouth with a fucking IT degree who stacks fruit for a fucking living. And orders around a bunch of other guys to fucking stack fruit in a way I deem acceptable. So, I'll fucking just throw that out there before somebody starts fucking trying to climb into me with a bunch of million fucking resources at once, okay? I'm talking logic and sense here, I'm not looking for a fucking TV style fucking presidential debate. I know that sounds cunty, but it is what it is, because I know what this comment section is going to fucking turn into. Anyway, so you got a bunch of people already jumping up, screaming up and down. It's the same anti-vax Karen bullshit you see from fucking everywhere. Oh, well, I heard from a friend of 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 a friend that's got this fucking illicit shit in it, right? You know, I mean, in spite of the fact that you had a bunch of doctors and scientists and so on and so forth working on this shit, and the fact that we haven't yet heard of any adverse effects from the vaccine, now that's not to say there might not be some shit crop up, because there might be. But as yet, you know, there's been less deaths from the COVID vaccine than, say, COVID. I, for one, am pretty fucking elated about the concept. I mean, more so for America and the UK and all those other countries and shit who are still basically getting their shit kicked by COVID-19. We in New Zealand have pretty much fucking won. We've whooped this thing's ass once, we've beaten the shit out of it the two other times it's decided it wants to try rearing its ugly head again. We're basically cool. Life is back to normal here in New Zealand, the only exception is our borders are shut. And we're looking at opening the fucking borders to Australia at least, provided Australia can keep their shit together. Now I'm a little bit worried about that, which is why I'm probably going to get this vaccine whenever the fuck I can myself, just to prevent myself from catching this shit, you know, just in case. You know, my mum's lungs are basically fucked. So it's not necessarily for myself, who's young and fucking reasonably healthy for a fat guy. It's my fucking old ass parents that I'm worried about, my mum specifically, you know. Because if I catch it and she catches it, it's fucking curtains. There's no two ways. But back to my point. You've got motherfuckers crying conspiracies and, they're injecting microchips into you. The government wants to track and follow you. Yeah, no they don't. And you see this shit all the time with conspiracy theories, right? Like, there's a big fucking conspiracy theory behind this. And a good significant majority of the time, they're full of shit. The thing with fucking conspiracy theories is it's a lot of confirmation bias. It's where some crazy motherfucker starts getting paranoid about something. They start Google-fooing a bunch of shit. And what they turn up and what they look at is usually the shit that agrees with them. Because of course they do. These people aren't going to take it into advisement, you know. Okay, here's all this shit which says your fucking little conspiracy theory is full of shit. Here's like 99% of the shit that comes up when you Google this shit now. Here's the fucking 1% of shit which agrees with you. And that's usually the shit they take on board and go, fuck it, knew it, it's rigged, it's fake, it's fucked, it's this, it's that, it's the other thing. You know? It's like the whole American election, these Trump motherfuckers claiming, fix, fix, fix. The only reason you motherfuckers are saying it's a fix is because the guy you like lost. And he's jumping up and down going, the election was rigged. It's huge. And then a bunch of other fuckwits went, hey, my Oompa Loompa's got a point. Fix. No. No, and it's not fact just because some dumb cunt says it is, and you're blindly following them. The thing with a lot of conspiracy theories is they're simply not based in fact. They're based in paranoia and fucking confirmation bias. And 9 times out of 10, once you ask these motherfuckers what the actual motive behind this conspiracy theory could be, they can't really give you one. They start flinging shit left, right, center, wherever the fuck, right? Like fucking, okay, let's say hypothetically this COVID vaccine's injecting a microchip to track your ass. Why? What's your motive? Oh yeah, well, control. Yeah, but why? Control. When you say control, could you be more specific, please? Oh, you know, control. The government trying to suppress us. And how would this happen? And again, what's the motive? The government's trying to control us. Exactly what I thought. It's the same with the Flat Earth conspiracies. It's the same with all these New World Order conspiracies. It's the same with fucking, you know, all these other anti-vax conspiracies and shit. It comes down to why. Why would they poison you? Why would they fuck you up? Why would they lie to you? Especially with that flat earth thing. What the fuck's the point of lying to you about the shape of our planet? You know? Oh fuck. They want to relieve the fucking planet of a false sense of security that some giant fucking evil some evil fucking space discus player is going to grab the earth and go and they want people to have a false sense of fucking security, you know. So they tell you it's round. So you're like, oh, yoza, my life's evil alien discus thrower fucking free. While in the meantime, the government's making plans to yeet off in case they get eye nor ear of this giant evil discus thrower. No. What's the point? And there is no point, you know. Again, let's say this COVID vaccine injects a microchip to track you. Why the fuck does the government give a shit about a significant majority of the planet? Okay, harsh truth, most of us are fucking boring and live unrewarding lives, comparatively speaking. Okay? I get a fucking vaccination, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Use me for my hookups on the fucking best wrestling streams and shit? You know? Is fucking Cindy Ardern gonna be sitting there going, man, this Damo motherfucker knows his shit when he's talking about Impact Wrestling. I wonder what his thoughts on the upcoming year are gonna be. That's stupid. Why the fuck do they care about me, about you, about whatever? I mean, fucking trying to find the best porn sites in the country, trying to find themselves the best drug dealers. Fucking Jerry Brownlee or whoever thought Himmy down the road was a drug dealer and now he knows, so he's going to hit him up for hookups. What's the point? What would be the point in microchipping and tracking your ass? Again, motive. Why? What's the point? You know, these big politicians are trying to take you... Yeah, why? Okay. And how would that work if all the fucking politicians around the world got together in some big summit of evil fucking thing and gone out with, yeah, okay, so it's been 6 months since the last evil shebang we came up with. What's the hot topic this fucking half year around? Oh, I know, inject people with microchips and tell them it's a fucking vaccine for the first pandemic we've had in nearly 100 years. Come on. Like I say, motive. Purpose. Why? What's the point? Like, straight up, 9 times out of 10 it's just some idiot in a basement rambling. And before some cunt goes, you're just some idiot in a basement rambling, ha! Fuck you. I'm an idiot on the 2nd floor of a house rambling. Ha! There's a difference. 2 floors. Anyway, it's just some Nimrod rambling with minimal facts behind him. It's that confirmation bias thing again, right? It's this plus this equals this because I want this plus this to equal this. They don't objectively look at the facts. They are selling a specific amount of shit to you, the paranoid nutcase, that you want to hear. And because you want to hear it and they want to believe it, you then believe it. You spread that misinformation and it forms this big circle jerk of paranoid stupidity. And the thing is, like, again, common sense, motive, method, that sort of shit. I put it to you in a more fucking simple way, okay? If someone came to me with a fucking conspiracy theory, right, and was like, Damo, watch this. And the video therein was some guy going, in a reasonable tone, okay, so I've looked at fucking both sides of this shit. Here's evidence supporting side A. Here's evidence supporting side B. Now, side A says that it is what they say it is. Side B is my conspiracy theory. Now, here's a bunch of fucking citation sources and fucking things for each. Now, note the dubiousness, excuse me, of letter A. Here's letter B. Letter fucking B has stronger evidence to support it. Stronger, more credible resources. Therefore, my conspiracy theory is correct. That would be believable. However, 9 times out of 10, it's I have a wiping problem. And it's like, this cunt's clearly fucking smoking something stronger than weed. You know, I can see that room's barely lit and I think I know what's happened to his light bulbs. Again, it's fucking a conspiracy, a fucking confirmation bias thing. You know, fuck, I'm tripping over my words a lot tonight. But it's a confirmation bias thing, right? As I say, you want to believe it, so you look at something and you take away things that agree with your point of view. Which is why it's right, because you want to believe it's that way. And every time I have one of these nut bars commenting on my videos about, you need to look at all sides, Damo, not just what they give you, why is it every time you cunts look at each side, you come to the same conclusion? Conspiracy theory. It's almost like you're not looking at all sides, you're just looking at it from one point of view, the one you want it to be. My point is this, not everything is a big ass fucking conspiracy theory. There's no reason for it to be. Most of them don't make any sense whatsoever. It's a bunch of confirmation bias bullshit. It's a fucking vaccine to try and make the planet healthy because fucking clearly some shit's not working in a couple of countries. So you gotta kick this thing's ass somehow, and this might be our best fucking bet. Get the damn vaccine. I'm Damian Skyfire. Till next time.